Explaining Schrödinger's cat to my parents. They see a big box which is sealed off. They wonder where my little brother went. Hiking in bear country without bear bangers, bear spray, or a slower friend is just wild. A slower friend. Can you Photoshop the picture to make it look like I'm in a dangerous situation? Rachel and I are no longer dating. Mike, that's a horrible way of telling people we are married. Your feet look old enough to remember green ketchup. Come on, man. I prefer the real infinity. I said the real infinity. Perfection. Please make him Mexican. It's urgent. A man who falsely claimed to be a lawyer managed to win all 26 cases he handled. His 27th victory was successfully defending himself. Why would you loot yourself in the D for self-defense? Blocked for asking stupid questions. My girlfriend told me she would lock John Mayer's D in front of her own dad because she loves him so much. I said the girl on a Netflix show we were watching was cute and she got mad and told me to watch it by myself. Power move. Lock her dad's D in front of John Mayer while watching that Netflix show. What if your first name was Holden and your last name was Berries and you would be like, I'm Holden Berries, and everyone would think you're holding berries? LMAO. Holden Excuse me sir, I feel attacked. Girlfriend yelling at me to choke and slap her. Me a good Christian boy. Me who stopped arguing with someone because I'm tired of them. You stopped arguing because you know I'm right. Relatable. That's relatable. Whenever I'm done arguing with someone I get in my car and drive over them. I'm not lazy. I'm just highly motivated to be son. Doctor, it's okay to get an during a date exam. Patient, I don't have an Doctor, I do. Why was the pianist arrested? For using a minor. Jack Daniel's distilleries were investigated but never charged. The pretender to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Karl von Habsburg, has tested positive for the coronavirus. The first time a Habsburg has gotten any new DNA in their system in generations. I'm John F right now. A blue whale can stretch to approximately 3.5 feet, making it the second largest on the planet, just behind people who talk on their speakerphone in public. Who want me? Who size? Large. My life is still flashing before my eyes. Is that why you look so bored? When I was in high school I kept hearing about guys giving their girlfriends f***s. I remember thinking I can't wait to have a boyfriend so I can get pampered too. Imagine my surprise when the day finally came. I was fired because of the color of my skin. Would you still employ me if I was a worm? I'm currently away, please send emergency if it's urgent. Emergency. Are you effing kidding me? Girls wanna be talking about pains. Have you ever rolled your ankle over like this? I'm so glad girls don't have ankles. Called 911 on KK rally. Turned out to be beach umbrellas. When you're at bros and there's a gay dude crying harder than everyone. Gorillas perform walks at Bronx Zoo, humans horrified. I hope they perform Feel Good Inc. next. When you surprise your girlfriend at her work with an engagement ring. Rust director has savage excuse for not watching Alec Baldwin's reality show. I would rather be the shoulder with a stray bullet. MC of Le Mans saved a woman wanted to jump a high-rise building. He grabbed her by the hair and eventually dragged her onto the roof. Well, she's lucky it's not a wig. Thomas, come back here. Tom and Jerry. Stereotyping sequence. It needs to be said, Sydney Sweeney's bobs are not that big. Yes they are. My German teacher has up-to-date memes, it scares me. Therapist. German bread isn't real, it can't hurt you. German bread. Gluten tag. We saw Pokemon Go as a teachable moment for how people should treat real animals. Kidnapping them and forcing them to fight. DNA. National Dyslexic Association. When a disguised wizard from the Harry Potter universe insults you. Zuckerberg explaining how Meta is creating personalized AI friends to supplement your real ones. The average American has 3 friends but has demand for 15. The average American sounds like a reffing loser. Loafing. Cruella Devil is keeping an eye on this living carpet. Me. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Everybody else at the funeral. White smoke means the ice cream machine is working. Metallica set to release massive. What's an organ? When you fold paper to look like birds and she, that's oregano bee. If your life was a show, what would the current episode be called? My little sister can't be this cute. The femboys. Tell me your weirdest school incidents. We had a drama teacher that threw a table at a year 7 allegedly. Absolute drama. Woman has a heart attack and lies on the plane. Me having to stare at a lifeless body in the seat next to me for the next 4 hours. Regretting having an entire row to myself now. Free buffet. Papa, you're so uncool. Mood. People not knowing this is from a doujin where Sasuke gets railed by so 2 pages before. Tell me again how we are designed to eat meat. Carnivore, omnivore, herbivore, human. Haven't really researched this topic, but as far as I know humans don't typically chill animals with their teeth. I'm no biologist though. Canadian gangsters be taking it too far. Swear words. David Copperfield has got it. He has been doing magic for too long. LGBTQ MS13. MS13 added to LGBTQ acronym. Dunkin' iced strawberry lemon loaf cake, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. C-spot run over the neighbor's cat. Describe your Zell preference using video games titles. Goat Simulator, Tomb Raider. Viltrumite backshots. Backshots are so cool. I remember when the Daily Planet got shots of Batman and I 5 years back. We looked so cool in that picture. Dude, what? They took this away from us and gave us dating apps instead. I will bring back galas. These still exist. You're just not invited to them like how you wouldn't have been back then. Sure, X is cool, but have you ever farted away a stomachache? Bob the Builder, a day at the barn with him. Believing in the Bible makes you a Christian, but reading and understanding the Bible from first to the last page makes you an atheist. Strongly disagree. At Sophia Lorenz, I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man. She must be silent. 1 Timothy 2:12. Please be silent, Sophia. Eats 400 kernels of unpopped popcorn before I lie. The guy when he eats me. Where did your parents meet? My dad was in jail. He called the wrong number by mistake. Happened to be my mom. They talked because my dad didn't want to waste his call. Boom, they have been married for 24 years now, lol. When your son asks why he has to study, show him this photo. When your daughter asks why she has to study, show her this photo. My lucky day. Crisis counseling. There is hope, make the call. The consequences of jumping from this bridge are fatal and tragic. Temporarily out of service. Pope Francis has passed away at the age of 88, the Vatican announces. He sat through the Cold War threat of nuclear war, but watching Rafinha Ballon d'Or shouts is where he drew the line. It finally happened. The flight attendant asked, is there a doctor on this flight? And I leapt up and said yes. Did a tracheotomy at 30,000 feet with a razor blade and ballpoint pen. He didn't make it, but the thrill was undeniable. Thinking of going to doctor school now. Couple with disgusting 33-year age gap defend their relationship. I have been in a similar situation myself. I'm 39 and have a 19-year-old girlfriend. Last year in a restaurant I was subjected to an evening of people shouting dirty old and you should be effing ashamed. Completely ruined our 10-year anniversary. What it's like to be mixed. Probably an absolute beast at denying times. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Getting red and blue, they are a really useful crew. When your hotel has disabled ton. When your hotel has disabled ton. I wish I was under 18 so you could. Men stopping everything they doing to watch a helicopter that's flying by. I actually agree with this one. They're as smart as dogs and social animals. Eating pigs is a little F, to be honest. I try not to these days. I'm not even a vegetarian, it's just sorta logical. I agree, but instead of not eating pigs I also eat dogs and social animals. Guy from the TV license knocked on my auntie's door and said she doesn't have a telly. The guy said, yeah, but you have got an aerial on your roof, and she replied, well, I have got a pint of milk in the fridge doesn't mean I have got a cow in the kitchen, and slammed the door shut. Are you a boy? No, why? Why not? This will probably fit. Please say in your salad, please say in your salad, please say in your salad, please say in your salad. What are you trying to say? Go here, in the dark. What? Go in the dark. Will you be my Valentine? No, 100%. Not sure if Drake is a light-skinned black dude or a dark-skinned white dude, but either way Kendrick is better. 21 years to 35 years. How is life? I get paid some money. I try to save some money. Some bullshit happens that requires money. I have no money. Bug remover. This is going to sound really stupid, but outlet plugs. In other countries like Europe or South America you have to have a special adapter if you want to plug in something. Here in the US we don't have that problem. Responding to the question, what does the US do better than any other country? That person probably rotates the square when playing Tetris. Name an artist that could do this. Girl, it's Brazil. A bowl of hair could do this. What 0 hens does to a MF? Breeding male, non-breeding male. Me laughing at my own shared meme at 2 AM. Hello pretty lady, do you have a pen? You are charming. Yes, I have a pen. You better get back to it before the farmer notices you're missing.
Spare change, ma'am.